Take a look at my enormous pee.
Now, there's only gonna be this video in this reaction because it's 23 minutes. I can probably, with me yapping, you know. But this is January 28th, 2001, the day after the last video ended. So we're not skipping a couple weeks, it's just the day after. Cavinginformation.mp4 is 23 minutes, 34 seconds. Grab a snack, grab a Coke, or just turn this on in the background and have at it. But, let's get out of it.
Okay, back at the hall. Alright, B, I'm gonna go film the rest of the route for them.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'll be good.
7:03.
Alright, okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll be about 2 hours because it's an hour there and then an hour back, so we'll see how well that goes.
That's horrifying.
Alright.
Could you imagine have to walk an hour and then an hour back? Walking, not driving, walking. I know people that can't stand 30-minute drives.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, and we are back. Alright. Hello. Again, it's Ted. And
Hello,
you might have
Ted.
just seen me and B at the hole.
Uh-huh.
I left B there to just dig while I'm going to show you the whole route of the cave. As well as explain some things, because I realized essentially I'm making these videos for me. For the
Yeah.
most part. It's just to document the process.
Makes sense.
And I realized that anyone watching, I just sort of assumed that they would be cavers as well and know what I'm showing and talking about. And I
I'm not.
realized, you know, that might, you know, hit or miss with some information, which, you know, I want to
Miss.
expand upon, just to help you sort of get the feeling and the idea of what caving really feels like. Because I think
Okay.
that's a very important thing.
Makes sense.
So that's why today's video might be a bit different, or at least what I'm filming.
That's fine.
And yeah, so Mystery Cave, we are outside in the dark.
Woohoo!
This is Mystery Cave behind me. There are a
Woo.
few bats in there.
Whoa.
Mystery Cave,
Excuse me,
the
sorry.
information that I'll give you is, I think it was found about, or was discovered about 60, 70 years ago by the locals in the area. And I think that was due to mining.
Mine.
Yeah, I think that was due to mining. Or
Mine.
trying to find, you know, sort of minerals and resources in the area.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's really only locals and then a few avid cavers that actually know of this specific cave.
Ah.
And due to the locals, there is quite a bit of graffiti and, you know, trash in the early sections of the cave, which
Well,
is quite
this is new.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
It really is it's a common occurrence, unfortunately.
Yep.
And we hate to see it, honestly.
Yep.
But me and B do try and clean or like scrub some of the graffiti off or pick up a can or two on the way out.
That's good.
Just to help make it look a bit nicer. But
That's honestly
luckily,
commendable.
most of the lower sections of the cave, fortunately, haven't been touched. So there are some really nice formations down there that I hope I'll show you later, of what it looks like in a cave. It's really, really beautiful. And essentially, I think that'll be it, honestly, for Mystery Cave, as much as the information I want to give you. But let me tell you about caving gear, because I
Okay.
realized that might be lacking in this department. So if we come over here, let me just pick up the camera, big heavy camera. So what we have, oh, those are bats, sure, that scared me. Hey.
Don't blame me.
Okay, what we have here
Rabies.
is essentially, we did tie the rope in one of the previous days of visits to the tree over there. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Yeah, I saw the
It's a bit
red.
dark, but we realized it was a bit too far from the cave. So what we have here is we tied it amongst some of the tree roots coming down here, and then it leads into the cave over here. And then it goes down the hole, as you can see over there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up.
It did. I was
Yes.
trying to hide
And then
it.
basically we rappel down. The camera is a bit too big, unfortunately, to use or hold while rappelling down, which does suck.
Makes sense.
So I will have to I won't be able to film that process, unfortunately. But some of the gear we do have here is an extensive amount
Excuse
of
me.
rope, which is a must, especially if you're rappelling.
Yeah.
And then what we have wearing on us is, can't show it very well, but basically
My
basic
crotch.
climbing harness, as well as some quick draws for the way down, because essentially what these are just quick clips that you can snap off and then buckle onto something.
Yeah.
which there are more anchored
In case you're
hooks
falling
down
or
the route.
slipping.
And then we basically have some, what is this? Basically, this is an ascender or descender with a like a tightened version of the quick draw.
Really?
I think it's a carabinder. I'm not too sure, but yeah. So this is, yeah, it basically has a little lock on it, which one can use to lock it in place, which is a much better safety method. So we sort of just leave this stuff out here because we're not too worried about it. We are here pretty late at night, so I don't think there are too many people coming to, you know, go caving here.
Never
So if
say
we hop
never.
into the cave, then you'll see we have the hole with the rappel point down.
Yep.
And
Ow.
it looks a bit intimidating, but honestly it's quite fun. The first section, like I said previously, it drops down there and then it goes a little bit deeper to the left, and then it drops even further down for 1 or 2 more rappel points. But yes, that's pretty much it for the front of the cave.
Please don't
That's
fall.
pretty much it for the front of Mystery Cave. I hope that gave you a bit more insight to what it looks like. And then let's pop you back on this little fancy tripod I got,
Ooh,
and then
fancy.
the camera back in focus.
Did I blink
You
or
see the
something?
cave? Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna hook myself up to the old rope, descend down into Mystery Cave, and then take you
Woo!
along the route that we have to get to Floyd's tomb.
Whoa. I would. This probably. I don't know if that would be a good idea. I said hide the rope, like put stuff over to hide it, but that easily obstructs you trying to rappel up or down. That would not be good.
Let's get in there, I guess. There's no easier way to say it.
Pretty much, well. Dive on in. Ha 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 ha.
Oh. So, essentially, after rappelling down,
Yes.
rappelling takes about, I'd say like 15, 20 minutes. It's always tricky to get off.
I think.
There we go. Oh, yeah. All right. So after rappelling down, we don't really need to take our harnesses in all the way to the hole to Floyd's tomb. So we basically just leave it at the front of the cave, or at least at the front of the rappel area. Just because, yeah, we really don't need to take it with us. It's just more to carry, which isn't great. And there's also 1 or 2, not tight crawls, but 1 or 2 crawls that we need to go through to get to the hole. And this most certainly won't help with that.
Okay.
So we basically
Now, you might not find this helpful at all, but even if nothing spooky happens, I'm learning a lot of stuff I knew slightly about, but not full extent.
just leave it here. That's all we really need. And then I can basically take you along.
Woohoo!
With.
This is
let's
like
show
a
you.
ride. That looks like a pancake.
Okay. All right. So you may have seen this in one of the previous videos, but here's the hole that me and B have to hop down
Yeah.
to get to
The water.
Well, to get to Floyd's tomb.
Yep. The water.
What is kind of interesting actually is that we're not too deep yet, so we actually have tree roots seeping through the rock here.
Oh, that's weird.
This is what this is.
That's
Which
crazy.
is really cool.
I was gonna say, that's
It
cool.
is quite wet due to all the rainwater. And then there
Is it still
you
raining?
can see some small formations starting to form.
Oh, that's why I said it doesn't look like rocks. That's why.
I
So,
think it's quite cool.
it's still raining?
Alright, so I'm gonna hop in here. It peaks to the what's at the left here a bit. So let me get down in there and then I'll show you more of the route. Alright. Okay. Alright, so after hopping into the hole,
He sounds so
We're
out of
walking on a
breath,
bit.
man. That
get into
camera.
this little cavern, and then it goes further down that way. But yeah, here's some of the graffiti. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's a bit
Kinda.
bright. Here's some of the graffiti.
JL.
Which isn't nice, I'll be honest. So yeah, we do try and clean some of it off when we
Well,
come back.
maybe if we
Anyways,
run
move down a
into.
bit. Yeah, so there's a bit of a lip here. What's up?
Uh-huh. Just be careful, Ted, please. I'm worried about B now, because B's on his
Oh, he's
own
up.
right near that hole with the rumbling and shit. Dude, I would freak out, think everything was something. I think that rock was a crocodile. I'm like, how the hell? I thought he fell.
Then we need to come up this way. So really, this is all caving is. He's just enjoying the crawl towards the destination and admiring the fact that you are very deep
And alone,
underground.
in the dark.
It's dripping.
Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop.
Okay. I need to get up here.
Jesus, it's 11:04. Wait,
Okay,
No.
I think this way. So we take.
it's 10:04. My bad. No, 9:04. I'm an idiot. Jesus. Excuse me.
Okay. There's a lot of bat poo.
Guano.
Alright.
Get past the guano.
This is interesting actually. Let me show you this.
More bat poop.
So, over here, we have popcorn. And you're probably wondering, what is that? Ted, what is popcorn? Well,
Please tell me.
popcorn, my friends, who don't know caves, is essentially little, like, spiky rock formations
Oh.
that hurt when sliding against.
Ah.
I can tell you that from experience. But, yeah, I don't know if the camera is picking it up too well.
I can
But yeah, it's these
sort of.
little intrusions or protrusions coming out of the rock. But now, why popcorn? Well, because it kind of looks like popcorn. This is very dirty, though. That's the best way I can describe it. Because this is such a traveled route.
Fucking bats.
Essentially, these get used as handholds, footholds, the likes,
Which then.
which makes them get covered in all types of dirt.
Yeah.
But normally they look kind of like white, peachish. Yeah, so there you go for like a close-up.
I don't see
They're
popcorn.
mean-looking little rocks, honestly.
I was gonna say, oh, it's
So, yeah.
green. Imagine sliding your ass across it.
Let's
What did he say?
continue forwards. Well, upwards. We have to go up and then it dips down again. So let me go around here.
Isn't that crazy?
And then-
To go down, you have to go up.
Got to climb up over there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, nearly.
Okay. Let me just take a breather.
I was gonna say, you sound so out of breath,
I'm out
dude,
of
with that
cave.
camera. Dude, you gotta just chill for a second. You're gonna exhaust yourself completely. Also, he's been more than an hour, but 2 hours.
It is quiet.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's quiet.
peace and quiet. Except for bats and the dripping.
You know what? Let me show you something. This is
Okay.
a nice time
Wow.
to teach you all a lesson. Not sounding like that, of course. Let me just rest you on a rock here.
I was like, don't you dare spank me, Ted. I'm not in the mood. I don't go that way.
You resting? There we go. Okay. I don't know if you can see me.
Barely. Yeah, flashlight on that
So-
camera.
When you get to a deeper section of the cave,
Uh-huh.
what's always, what something I always do is, well, my friend just found the button.
Why?
Switch off the lights.
Can't you go insanely crazy by
Just
doing
sit
that?
there in pitch darkness.
Yeah, because doesn't being in pitch darkness make you hallucinate? You bet. Quick.
You know, now you can't even see your hand in front of your face.
I was
It's
gonna
a fun
say,
exercise.
no ambient light. It's pure black. It's like you just shut your eyes.
You know, if something were like a wild animal or someone else, something was to approach you in the cave.
Become
Your eyes
caveman.
wouldn't be able to help you. The only sense that would help is your hearing and feeling,
And smell.
skin.
You could probably smell it.
Before you see something approach you, you feel it.
Is that like that sixth sense thing people talk about? How like you can tell you're being watched even though you can't see anyone?
But honestly, a great exercise
Why
to
the
really help teach new cavers
Why was
about
it red?
bringing a second light source.
That's good.
Because
Never know when one
Yeah.
might go.
never go into a cave with just one light source. And if you, I'd say the recommended amount is at least 2.
I would
and
say
then probably
3.
a third. I also have glow sticks in my bag for emergencies.
There you go. That's
Hopefully I'll never have to use them.
hopefully, but you might have to. But that's smart
Alright.
as shit. I like
I think that was
that.
a good little lesson. I think we can continue.
I didn't see anything in that little darkness.
Get you off of this rock.
Oh.
Pick you
Other
up.
than the light
on,
going red when you turn it back on.
Okay.
I might miss something
Alright,
there.
let's continue. Oh, almost slipped.
Please don't slip, Ted. Please.
Filming all of this, it's a bit more tiring than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Oh well, after ascending up, we descend again, even deeper.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see.
it's not just your weight.
The abyss, the abyss.
The way the
darkness.
gear.
It's also no echo. Well, kind of no echo.
Yeah, that's actually what's crazy about. Now, I'm pretty certain this is true, but I learned that if you're in the same cave and you go around the corner, you probably won't hear your buddies yell for you because sound does not travel really well in caves. It travels like shit. So your buddy could go around the corner and you could try to shout out to him and he will not hear you. It's crazy. That's why I don't go caving.
The rock is very good at seeping up sound
Oh, he does
all
explain
around
that.
us.
Aha!
We also have the roof. I don't know if you can see the ceiling actually.
Drippy.
There's a bunch of cool little drops of water that are sparkling. Looks really cool.
That's cool.
And over there we have
Yeah, but here's something I know forever ago. The most beautiful places are often the most dangerous.
very, very distant rock. Okay. Alright. Let's continue our journey.
He left at 6 and
Hope you're
it's
enjoying
9.
the route. I certainly am. It's interesting holding the camera and doing it.
Just be careful. Dude, I could have... My fear of slipping. And I'm sorry, but I already have enough back pain.
Oh, we fit through here. Kind of. Alright.
Camera fast. Camera fast and then slide through.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze.
Or you can just do that, I guess. That too.
Okay. Oh, sorry. This is really hard to do. Crawling and holding the camera.
I figured.
But I thought that this would be a fun moment while I'm in one of the tighter crawl spaces to give you
No,
some info about Ted,
really.
which is I.
Which is
So
I.
essentially,
I'm start using that. I, the game horseman, which is I.
started caving about a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Maybe even 2 by this point. And when I started, I was very, very frightened of being in these tight spaces.
Oh, I always will be.
And honestly, I'd panic a little.
Understandable.
But then, as you know, you progress and time passes, you get better at doing some things that you enjoy. And I enjoy
Yeah.
doing this.
Well, that's good, Ted.
And I've managed to stay much more calm
That's good.
in these kinds of situations, which for me is a massive milestone. And I'm very, very proud of myself. Okay, I just wanted to give you that little bit of info. Maybe just be a bit proud of myself. So, thank you. And I'm gonna switch the camera off because this is too hard to do while filming as well. Okay.
I was gonna say, because, yeah.
Okay.
You barely, you must have like
Right,
arms
right.
of steel.
That, my friends, is a tight crawl space.
It's like going over glass,
Okay.
dude.
I
if you
think
just
here's
cut
another
yourself?
important note: is
Double layer?
make sure that you wear clothes that you aren't scared to get too dirty, very dirty, I should say. And then also just that won't hook on much. I should actually be wearing jeans, but sweatpants are a bit more comfortable in this type of
At least double up.
environment for me.
At least double up.
And yeah, very dirty. Maybe I should just dust myself off a bit. Jeez.
The dust.
Yeah, and just make sure you wear comfortable clothes. Don't go caving in a suit or like a tux. That's a pretty bad idea.
Ugh.
Anyways, we're almost at the hole. Let's go. I don't know how well you can see this,
The water.
but here is a really big pool of water
Yeah.
that forms from all the
Rain.
rain seeping through.
It looks bigger.
And
Actually, it looks way
yeah.
dirtier. It looks red now instead
I'm pretty
of brown.
sure I talked to one of the locals, and he said his cousin like got some scuba diving gear and hopped in here, and then just checked how far it went. And I think it went on pretty far, but that's a whole field that I'm really unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
Is cave
Deep
scuba diving.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Deep sea cave
kind of
diving.
stupid if you think so. Like underwater in a cave, that's next level crazy to me. Anyways, I think that's a pretty cool little fact. There are a few of these pools that sort of branch off tunnel wise and then they dip under. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Personally, I think you're crazy, Ted, but hey, if you enjoy doing it, I ain't gonna knock you.
Here's something. Oh, what's that? Check it out. Here's a bug, a cricket in the lower sections of the cave.
It's a bug.
Whoa. Look at how big his antenna are.
I was gonna say, that's some big antenna.
Hello. Ooh, there he goes.
That didn't look like a bug
Cool.
I've noticed before, though.
What I did want to show you actually is back here. So, in the lower portions of the cave, are these formations.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that cool? They very slowly drip, and then they
Flop.
form. I think it's like stalagmites and stalactites. I'm not too sure.
Hey, I didn't know either, Ted, until I looked it up, which
I
was
think that's
which.
pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost. What was that?
Whoa, so what? Hold on. Why don't you go quiet?
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost. What was that?
I can't hear anything. Ted, what'd you hear? Ted?
I could have sworn maybe it was just being the drill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sound was just being the drill.
I didn't hear anything. I'm gonna boost the audio and see if I heard anything. And if I did, I'm gonna keep the boosted audio in. But if I didn't, then, yeah.
With a hammer and chisel. Okay. Oh man, it's been a minute. Let me get back to B. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the trip.
Excuse me.
The route. And I hope you learned something. I'm so tired.
I did.
Okay. let's get back to B.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit
Almost 4 hours later.
creeped out. And we're back. Okay. Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, good. Good. Oh, just going slow.
Hit my head again. Ow.
You really need to bring that flipping helmet, man.
Yeah, why the hell are you not wearing a helmet yet? Come on.
You're wearing it. All right. Ow.
Buy another!
That hurt. All right. How's the whole progress going?
Slow. Very slow.
All right. Okay. I think I can swap shifts now. Yeah, that should be fine. Gotta love caves. All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll take next shift, and then I think we can probably head out after that.
Alright.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna look at the comments real quick, see if I missed anything. But go show some love, obviously. I'll leave a link to the description to the channel Alex Archives, as well as the playlist I'm reacting to, so you can react along with me or by your off time. But let's look at the comments real quick, shall we? Alright, so I decided there's 10 videos in the playlist, so I'll do 2 per reaction. How about that? So this will be the last video I react to. There's the next one in the playlist, titled February 10th, 2001 _whip.mp4. 14 minutes, 16 seconds. Kinda has me a little nervous with the word whip.
Okay.
But I did find it interesting. I never knew tree roots. I mean, I knew tree roots grew down into the ground, but I didn't know if you found a cave that was right below some trees, you could actually see the roots growing. That's cool.
And we're back.
Why did you change his red bandana to blue bandana to cyan? I missed the red one.
Hello. It's
Hello.
Ted again.
Hi,
And,
Ted.
Yeah. Welcome back. Today we had a bit of a late start.
Oh, that's
which,
fine.
Honestly, people ask all the time why I and B go caving at night. And honestly, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's always dark in a cave, so it doesn't really matter.
Just try to get
whether
used.
you do it at night or during the day.
I figured he was trying to get less people there, and also just trying to help their eyes slightly adjust to the dark. Slightly.
But yeah, today I think we did rush a bit to get here. I think me and B have become, I don't know, a bit obsessed with, you know, cracking into Floyd's tomb and getting into the passage.
I would say so.
And, you know, it's not that we hope that there's some, like, big, great treasure behind the passage
I was going to say, plus almost 2 weeks have gone by.
or anything. It's just, I think the reason why we're a bit obsessed is because there's just something, I don't know, really exciting about being the first humans to step foot in some virgin part of the cave. You know, be the first people on the face of the planet to do that. And I think that's just a really exciting prospect. So, yeah. So a bit of a late start. We did rush out to get here. And we're outside Mystery Cave. Something quite interesting for today. I think you guys
I don't know if I've ever said this, but look how built this man's arms are. Those are walking arms.
might like this if I just put my headlamp on. You guys are really gonna like this, trust me. All right.
You like it, Ted. I like you being...
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god, this is sausage!
This is Bee's dog.
Look at the sausage!
Her name's Whip. Isn't she just the cutest thing?
Oh no.
So she's a caving dog, and she's gonna be caving with us today. No.
She is so rotund.
Extra thick!
I love her. I don't like how it's named after her now, though. I don't like that. That worries me. Hello.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't worry. She's an avid caver. Probably be a bit more experienced than me and B, if I could say so myself.
Really?
And we brought her special harness for the abseil down and everything. And yeah,
She's
super
so
excited.
chunky.
We are gonna see if we could maybe fit her into the hole
No, show me more
by
whip.
Floyd's tomb. But we'll
Oh,
see
the
when we get
echo.
there.
I like that.
And B is almost done setting up the rope for us to abseil down in. And yeah, I guess we'll just see you guys in the cave.
Okay. I love whip.
Okay.
I want a whip.
Yes, you got the camera. We do have the extra light sources.
I want no
Which is
name.
great. Let's just get the harnesses off. At least I think Whip's enjoying the cave. Hey, Whip. Hey,
Look at that sausage.
We're gonna look for frogs. Where's the frogs? Hey. Oh. Yeah, she's excited.
Every time he does that, I think he's taking his pants off, and I'm worried that we're about to go
Oh, it's gonna
from
be a good one.
R-rated.
Get this off. Get extra lights, and yeah, you can head inside.
Cool.
Yeah. Whip. Hey. B, your dog's already enjoying the water. Hey, where are the frogs? Where are the frogs? Ooh, where are the frogs? Catch the frogs. That's so cute. Aw. At least the rain's quieted down over the past few weeks. Cool. Okay, we're almost at the first hole. We'll drop it. B, actually, I wanted to ask, did you manage to talk to any friends about the rumbling?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of them. They said it's probably water from the rain we've been having. Some of them even said it might be an underground waterfall.
An underground waterfall?
Okay, but I mean, wouldn't that mean it's supposed to be like a
Constant?
consistent rumbling?
Yeah,
Why does
wouldn't
it
that
come
be-
and go then?
Yeah, that would
I
be
don't know.
constant. I was gonna say, yeah, if it was a waterfall of the rain, it would be constant. It wouldn't stop, go for a bit, stop, and then stop back up all of a sudden again.
Okay. I guess it's all the more reason to crack open the tube, I guess. Alright. Let me get through here. Man, Whip already knows the route, dude.
Better than the first time we came through here.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's true. Hey! Come! Whip! Come on! Alright. You good back there?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We can almost go downhill again. Hey! Whoop! Hey! Come on. She keeps wandering off, B. Come on.
Explore the cave. Let her, man.
I don't want to get lost though.
I was gonna
She's much
say,
better at this than we are.
I was gonna say, she's zooming.
How are you doing back there?
I'm doing chill.
Okay. Alright, we go sideways.
I don't think I mentioned how I love how they just seem like it's like when you and your bro are just chilling and all of a sudden you get the urge to build a house, bricks and mortar, making your own mud. It's just like one of them things. It's like you and bro just chilling,
Here's
excited.
the bat poo. Nice.
Guano,
Okay. Let's keep going.
guano, guano.
Alright, and we're at the hole.
Woohoo!
I do think that. Hold on.
What?
What is she looking at?
Don't know.
Do you not hear that?
She doesn't behave like that normally, does she?
Not really, no.
She's like, do you see that shit?
That is kind of strange.
Dogs know. Pets know. Come on. Animals know when shit is not right.
What is she?
She stands up.
Well, we're at the hole. Let's just keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, so you good to take first shift, B?
Yeah, completely chill.
Alright, cool. I'll sit with Whip on the rope bag. She seems a bit, I don't know, strange. Anyways, you good to start?
Nervous?
Yeah.
Show that doggy some love. Wow, we jumped ahead about 19 minutes. Well, yeah. About 20, so. Please don't let anything bad happen to the dog. I've always wondered this. Do they make like stone cutters? Like a blade that frictions back and forth? Out digger. Like I said, wow, it just jumped ahead like about 31 minutes. I don't figure they do because you can't really use anything sharp against a rock. It has to be pressure and blunt. Or really fast and strong, like high pressure water, a high drill, you know. One of them things. Time jumping a bit here, huh? Huh. Interesting. Huh. Dude, that noise must be so fucking loud in that cave. Jumped ahead again. That noise, that fucking drill must be so loud in that cave. Dum, 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 dum. Back to the drill. Okay.
You good, B?
B.
Hey, are you good?
They say B. Talk to me, B. What the hell? He backed up too.
I think I heard something.
I was gonna say
Heard
he
what?
backed up immediately. Like he backed up and was looking.
Sounded like rocks grinding against one another.
That's,
You mean like the rumbling that we keep hearing?
No?
no, that would be a different.
You sure it's
sound.
not just the water from earlier? Okay, there's probably nothing, dude. You good?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have B does not sound confident anymore, dude.
Alright, B, I'll take next shift. You just rested.
Mm.
Okay. Alright.
Let's see. It feels like B's been going at the whole fucking hours.
This is an awkward position.
It always is.
Bet B's had that once or twice. God, I'm never doing that laugh again. What the hell is that noise I'm hearing? I'm hearing something that isn't the drilling. It sounds like either whispering or like a radio static. What the hell is that noise? I could just be chatting absolute shit too because I can't tell. But it doesn't sound like the drill. Yeah.
You getting tired, B?
Yeah, I know. Came in late, man.
You've been there fucking ever.
Probably already like, what, 3 a.m.?
Yeah. Not
Probably
quite.
already like 3 a.m.
Not quite.
I don't think it's that. Actually, it might be. I'm not too sure. I think it might be 1 or 2 in the morning.
About 1. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. make a beat out of this. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. It looks like he just got done walking the coal mine.
I'm gonna take a break. Yo, B, is she okay?
Yeah, I think she's fine. Just a bit tired, maybe.
She doesn't look tired. She looks ready to go. Like ready to fight.
I don't know, she seems a bit distracted.
Yeah, she's
Maybe.
hell-bent. Give me a whip. If anything bad happens to this dog, I'm blowing up the cave. I'm talking, I will literally pour gasoline into the fucking cave. Light it on fire, block the entrance by blowing the fucking cave up.
Take one more shift and then maybe we should head out.
Yeah, probably for the best.
So much for her going through the hole.
These things happen.
Okay. No. Yeah, I'll do one more shift and then we can go.
I see why the fuck you would want to put her in the hole. You don't know what the fuck's up through the hole.
Damn it.
Drill dead?
I think the batteries died, B.
No shit.
It's funny the light's still on though. No.
It does that when it's low.
Wait a minute, do you hear that?
Oh?
Yes. I think the breeze has stopped. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it doing that? Why is the breeze
weird.
stopping? That's not the first time it's
When did
done it.
Stop? That's strange.
That's not the first time it stopped either, if you
Okay.
remember.
I think
Uh-oh.
that's it. Yeah. Maybe we should just pack up.
Yeah,
Whip doesn't want to be here.
Whip's getting nervous now.
Sorry.
She's
The
whining.
batteries died, so yeah. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look through the comments like normal, see if I miss anything. Nothing new in the comments, except a lot of people saying they need a whip in their life, and I 100% agree. I want that fat sausage. She's a good fat sausage. She's chunky. But we reached the end of my video. It's gonna be a longer one, but I hope you guys do enjoy the longer one. Chilling back. Not too much has happened, but they finally noticed that the wind stopped. And Whip is clearly showing that she doesn't want to go there. We learned some more about the caving tools and stuff, but we also noticed that, well, they are hearing things already, and not even after being down there for long periods of time. So that's not good. But if you liked the video, please go show some love to Alex Archive, so I will leave a link to it in the description, as well as the playlist I'm reacting to, so you can watch along with me, or watch it on your own time, or whatever. But if you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Show it to your friends, your families, some random stranger on the street. It helps out, honestly it does, because my goal is to get to 300 subscribers. Either for this year or about halfway next year, depending on how things go. My goal right now is 300 subscribers. Let's see if we can do it. With how many views I get sometimes, I think we can do it. But, with that out of the way, we've reached the end of my video. And, well, I have to say what I say at the end of my videos. Bye-bye.